Hi and welcome to Winners Corner. Solänget Racetrack is where we're heading this Saturday for our V75 round. And we have a jackpot from the Sunday round, which means that we have 2.7 million euros to a single winner with 7 corrects. And Mike, what do you think of this competition today?
Well, it's a nice round, especially betting-wise. There are several favorites that seem to be very heavy favorites, and I find good reason to go against almost all of them. So I'm looking forward to this round and hoping to get a good payout this time.
Race 6, the second leg in the V75 round, is where we start off this day, and this is a race for mares over full distance, circular start, and they divide it up over 2 tiers. And what have you found for us here?
I'm going to go for a show bet here on a horse that I think could very well win this at very high odds. It's one of my favorite horses. She always performs and is always overlooked by the bettors. Number 13, Eliane, comes with absolute perfect form now. 2 straight second places against tough competition from very difficult posts. The only minus this time is that she won't have use of the American-style race bike from this tricky post here with the circular start. But the form she's shown lately, I think she can do well no matter what kind of sulky she's in. Always overlooked. I don't get it. It's a great horse, but an amateur driver, of course, but she's really good. So I'm hoping to get good odds on this one.
A nice way to kick off this day here with a show bet in race 6. Number 13, Eliane. We turn the page to race 7. That's V75 3. It's a class 2 race over full distance. And also here, I know that you're going to offer us a show bet.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a show bet on a real outsider once more. It's number 6, Capiche GL. Another horse that comes with excellent form. Up against tough horses, better horses than what Capiche GL is. But you know what they say, form beats class every once in a while. And the way that Capiche GL finished last time was very nice on the V75 against tough opposition. Has an interesting post this time. Ulf Olsen is driving, which is a big plus for me. And also, they might try an American bike for the first time, and that could really put the horse over the top. I think he's got a chance to take the lead even here. And in that case, this horse could also win at very high odds, but play it safe a bit with the show.
We move on now then to race 8, which is the 4th leg in the V75 round. And it's a race for cold-blooded horses over full distance with a circular start. And here the horses are divided up over 2 tiers. And number 2, Finset Yr, is the clear favorite. And that's not very strange considering that he has 4 wins in his last 5 races. But you're not convinced at all that he'll win this. Why?
Well, he is the one to beat, definitely, but I think he's going to be a very heavy favorite, especially since the trainer has said more or less that he thinks the horse is going to win. I've got an outsider who's going to go off at very high odds here, and I'm really excited about this one. Number 9, Capriole. Capriole is a really good horse, always driven by the owner, and this time gets professional driver Ulf Eriksson behind him. Last time, the horse showed fantastic form, 26.8. Second to last time, the horse won a sprint race in 23. And this horse really puts in strong last lap. He can do a 22 last lap without any difficulty. And Ulf Eriksson behind him, I think, can improve him quite a lot. So look out for this outsider, number 9, Capriole. I think he's good enough to win this.
Very nice win bet there from Mike, if he's correct. Okay, then, we move on to the daily double. And as usual, we have it in races 10 and 11. DD1 is the gold division. And here we have beautiful horses that are participating in this race. Make the Mark is up against horses such as Diamanten, Dream K and Zenit Brick. And how do you expect this race to develop?
I expect Diamanten to take the lead quite comfortably, and then I think there is a big risk that Make the Mark is going to be first on the outside. He doesn't seem to like that position, so I'm betting against him because he's going to be a clear favorite. Number 6, Dream K is fast behind the gate. He was 4th in the Elite Lop, and it seems he's going to be a bit overlooked this time. He didn't do all that well last time, but he looked strong. He was locked in and looked like he was in form. And obviously, I mean, there's just 200,000 Swedish, 20,000 euros to the winner here. Why would they travel so far for this race if they're not in it to win it? So I think Dream K has a good chance here and will go off at very nice odds.
DD2 is a sprint race where number 3, Sign Me Up 2, is the clear favorite. And this horse is also a clear favorite in your book.
Yeah, I think that is the horse that has the best chance to win in the whole round. I think that is the best choice for a banker. Has shown fantastic capacity now since the horse moved to another trainer. And last time on the V75 was first over in the death seat all through the trip and held off very nicely. Showed very good determination there as third. From this excellent post, I think that Sign Me Up To has a good chance to take the lead. And after that, I don't see anyone in this race beating it.
And this means that Mike, he sticks to his habit of offering us one single combination to the Daily Double this Saturday. We have a V75 round this Saturday that holds a jackpot, 2.7 million euros to a single winner. And you've created a V75 system for us, Mike, that holds two bankers. And we've talked about one of them, number 3, Sign Me Up, in the last leg. What can you tell us about your other banker, number 9, Quality Tilly, in the first leg?
Another horse that has perfect form at the moment, but what really caught my eye here is that Timo Nurmos is not using Jorma Kontio this week. Jorma Kontio is not with us for the V75. Instead, Örjan Kihlström is his first driver this V75 round. And in this race, Örjan Kihlström chooses to drive Quality Tilly for an amateur trainer, a very skilled amateur trainer, but still against Timo Nurmos Global Undecided. And that really settled it for me. Quality Tilly must have a good chance to win this from a decent post as well. It's the long distance, and the horse has shown such form and such strength that I think it will be very difficult to resist over the final stretch.
So a banker there in the first leg. And then we've gone through the next 3 legs while listening to your bets. That's the second, third and fourth leg. And we've also been through both the Daily Double races. Is there any information you want to add about any of those races?
Well, the biggest favorite of the round comes in the third leg. That's number 1, Emil Zola Sisu. And I must say, there must be something I missed. I don't get why he's such a big favorite. I think there's a big risk that he's going to get locked in from this inside draw here. And also, he didn't impress me all that much last time, even though he won very easily. It was against much easier horses. So very heavy favorite there. Make the Mark, of course, is the one to beat. Has been fantastic in the racing without shoes the last 2 races. But I'm betting on that he's going to be first over, and he seems to need a cover ride to really come into his own.
So 3 horses there in the 6th leg. 1 race left then to analyze, and that is V75-5, Silver Division race over full distance. And Disco Volante, number 3, is one of the 2 biggest favorites of the day. But you need 3 marks. Please explain why.
Well, it's simply for the reason that he's such a big favorite. He does seem to be coming up in form. He's been out of form all through the summer, and last time was really an improvement. He's fast behind the gate, has a good chance to take the lead, and deserves to be favorite. But he's always been a little bit of a nervous horse, and I don't like him all that much when he travels far. Number 2, Tobacco, is by far the most interesting bet in this race. Excellent form, Örjan Kihlström's choice here in this race. And the way he looked last time against tough horses, he was up against Volstead, and he finished, when he got the opening, the last 100 meters, he really exploded. So Tobacco, excellent form, good post, and great value compared to Disco Volante, in my book at least.
This V75 system, it holds 900 combinations. And of course, you find out more information about this race day at Solänget Racetrack at our website, swedishhorseracing.com. And with that, we wish you the best of luck now with your bets to Solänget Racetrack. Bye-bye.